Hi guys, I am your cloves, and this week I am visiting some friends and family here in London and the rest of the UK. If you have been here, you know that baked beans on toast is a very traditional lunch or even a dinner if you don't have that much time to cook. And this is what I'm going to make today, but I'm going to make it from scratch because baked beans, when you buy them in the shop, are filled with like 95% of sugar or something like that, ridiculous. So what I'm gonna do is like a version which is gonna include a lot more good things and a lot less sugar. So this is actually the first time I'm gonna make this, so I'm pretty excited to see what it's gonna taste like, and I will of course let you know by the end of this video. So you're gonna need a red onion to start off with, and I'm gonna just peel this and chop it finely. So just put some olive oil in a pan, and I'm just gonna fry the red onions just so that they soften up a bit. Basically, they're gonna sweat in the pan. So what you want is for the red onion to become a bit like see-through. You don't want it to get burnt and like, you know, get really dark. You just want it to sweat and to look a bit like it is now actually. A bit soft and see-through. And what I'm gonna do next is add a can of chopped tomatoes. So a can of chopped tomatoes, does not have to be this brand. I just thought that looked nice. If you want to use a cheaper brand or a more expensive one, feel free. And I'm going to fill the can with water and add that. So 1 can of water, same can as the tomatoes were in. Gonna add vegetable stock. Gonna add a vegetable stock cube, and this is what I always do, is like just crumbling it down so there is not like a massive piece of stock somewhere. And I'm gonna add some thyme. If you don't have thyme at home and you have some basil at home, just use that instead. It's gonna be just as good. Any sort of Mediterranean spices will be good for this. I'm gonna try about this much, so I guess that's like a teaspoon roughly. Maybe a little bit more. That did not look like much. There. And just give this a stir. So this looks pretty watery right now, but it's gonna cook for 30 minutes without a lid. So it's gonna cook down before I add the beans. So just put up the stove on a high heat so it starts to simmer like quite widely. So while this is cooking over here, I'm just gonna clean this lemon. Make sure it's an organic lemon, because what I'm gonna use is both the zest and the juice, and you want it to be organic in that case, because otherwise it's gonna be filled with like loads of like toxins and stuff like that in the peel. So just gonna use like maybe half of the zest, and you just want like, you don't want any of the white stuff, just the yellow. So just like quickly grate like this. So what I'm going to do as well while the tomato base is cooking is preparing some garlics. Normally I would use a garlic press, but here in this kitchen there is no garlic press. This is something I'm going to have to probably give my mother-in-law next time I come and visit, because I don't understand how you can make life without the garlic press, but anyway, so what I'm gonna do is just grate the garlic instead. So garlic, for anyone that has not yet invested in a garlic press, this is what you can do, which takes a lot longer, I have to say. If you've seen any of my other episodes, you will know that I don't even peel my garlic, I just put it straight in the press and that's it. Oh my god, this takes so long. Guys, invest in a garlic press, that's all I can say. Okay, so here we go, the little garlic, and just using the same grater as for the lemon zest and just, you know, grate it. Just checking on my tomatoes. They look nice. So you can see that the water has cooked down quite a lot already. I think this is going to be like a really rich tomatoey flavoured sauce. So another thing that you can do to prepare while your tomato sauce is cooking is toast the bread, because making baked beans on toast requires some toasted bread. Yeah. So I'm gonna make 4 toasts, and therefore it's pretty good that this toaster is big. There we go, and there we go. So as you can see, the tomato sauce has cooked down very nicely. And now I'm gonna add the beans. And if you're not familiar with baked beans, they're not actually baked, so I'm not really sure why they have that name. I tried to do some research, but no one really knows why they're called baked beans, because they're more like stewed. But this is just a can of beans, white beans, that I bought in the supermarket and just drained, so gonna pop that in the tomato sauce. There. And now I'm also gonna add my grated garlic and the lemon zest. Also gonna take some of the lemon juice from the lemon that I've just used the zest for. And some salt. And some pepper. And give this a stir. You don't need to keep the beans in there for long because they're already cooked when you buy them. You just want them to get warm. Looks pretty good actually. Hope it's gonna taste good as well. So getting the bread out from the toaster, and I'm gonna use some vegan butter. Getting the baked beans out. It smells really good, so hopefully that's also what it's going to taste like. And then I am gonna try 2 different versions, because normally I think like a traditional baked beans on toast has got grated cheese on top, but because I don't eat cheese, I'm gonna try 2 versions. I've got some cashew nut butter, which I'm gonna dazzle out on top of this one, the first one. And then I got some vegan Parmesan from Via Life that I've never tried before, so I'm gonna see what that's all about. So first, this is the number 1. I'm gonna put some of this cashew nut butter on. So I'm just gonna dash this out. Ooh. I've never done this before, guys, so bear with me. Just gonna add some black pepper as well. So this is version number 1, baked beans from scratch on toast with cashew nut butter instead of cheese. So gonna do the version number 2. Okay guys, these are my 2 baked beans on toast from scratch without loads of sugar, filled with loads of good stuff. I'm gonna try them now and tell you if it tastes good, which I definitely think it will do, but I'm also gonna tell you which one I prefer more. The vegan Parmesan that I bought in the shop, or the cashew nut butter that is replacing the cheese. Yeah, I really like both. I think they're good in different ways. The baked beans are super nice. Like this is actually, I prefer this to the ones that you buy already in a can. I mean, they can be nice as well. Guys, I really recommend you to try this at home. Try cooking it. It was pretty simple to make, although it takes longer, of course, than just opening a can of beans that is pre-made. But this is so much more filled with all the things that is going to keep you full for longer. It's going to make you feel better. So I recommend that you try it. Of course, next time I make this, now when I know how to make it, I'm going to make like a really big batch and just freeze in like small portions, so I can just take it out of the freezer, whack it in the microwave, and it's going to be done in no time at all. Try that as well. I'm going to eat this now before it gets cold, so you know what to do. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. And guys, subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss my next episode on here. Until I see you again, have a really good time. Bye guys!